Kirtland girls get a brace from Maya Zavko and a goal and an assist from freshman Erica Shoup to record a 4-1 win over visiting Hawken on Thursday afternoon in a CVC Chagrin headliner. This was Kirtland's first ever regular season win over the Hawks, and actually the first goal that they've scored against the Hawks in the regular season since 2011. So it's been a little while, and certainly exercising some demons in that sense. I thought there were stretches where Kirtland looked really inspired in this match. The combination play was good, ball winning was good, pace off the ball was good. That first 15 minutes looked really solid. They're able to build a 2-0 lead there, capitalizing on that nice sequence there in the 6th minute. Erica playing well beyond her years there in that sequence to deliver an assist. You guys know after all these years how I feel about hockey assist in soccer. There's no such thing, but with the work rate that Erica put in on that run, she deserved at least an assist and a half on that goal. And the thing I loved about it the most was with 9th graders, a lot of times maybe they'll just go straight to goal in that sequence with traffic, but she was smart enough to play a little parallel touch, create some space, create some options for herself, and then embark on that run. That's a sign of a good striker, somebody who can pair well with Zavko up top. Maya's been one of our area's better strikers the last couple of years. She's a junior and just continues to develop well. So Hornets can be really scary in the attack, and they showed it in that first 10 to 15 minutes, building a 2-0 lead. I thought Jenna Sale was orchestrating the attack well early in that match. But then the possession got away from them a little bit, and that's certainly something that they need to work on. But you can tell when they're really cooking there in the middle of the park into the offensive third, they can put together some special soccer, and they were able to there. And that second goal with set pieces, you guys, at the high school level, it drives me crazy when teams do step overs on free kicks more than once or twice in a match. I just want to go out and strangle somebody, to be quite honest. But Kirtland did beautifully there in that sequence. One time, executed beautifully, timing, the moment, you take advantage, you maximize the moment, and they were able to beautifully there. Lydia Roden steps over the free kick, and then Erica with a beautiful left-footed in-swinger upper 90 to make it a 2-0 match. Maya's able to finish off her brace there early in the second half to make it a 3-0 match, and Kirtland was well on its way. You gotta time those things on set piece as well. It's the same idea as having a flip thrower. You can't do it every single time. You gotta use those moments and maximize them. And Kirtland did well with that there. And I'm sure Ed's pleased to see set piece magic here in August. It's something that they can certainly build off of in that regard as well. With Hawken, there were moments where it looked pretty good. The possession was okay there in the opening 40. They're trying to stick to those principles of combination play that Anton likes to see, that quick, short combination work through midfield. But then there were times where it was indecisive and choppy to the point of being kind of slow, and that's something that they have to build off of with a young side. They have to learn and make those decisions and play those touches maybe a little bit quicker, and I think we saw a little bit more of that there in the second half, especially the counterattack there in the second half where Lindy Bobrow picked out Laura Gorjank. Gorjank was taken down right at the edge of the box there. A yellow card is awarded. Last person in, I would have given a straight red. Not because of the tackle, but because it was the last person in, but that's just me. Be that as it may, Hawkins showed some promise in the attack. Look, this is a side with a lot of freshmen and sophomores. This is something that Anton and I have talked about for a couple of years. Now it seems it's a group that continues to develop and continues to build. They have some pieces. They show that promise for stretches. It's just a matter of getting it over that full 80, and hopefully the Hawks are able to find that when it matters. But with Kirtland, coming off that state final run a year ago, obviously some turnover in that side, but you can tell that the promise promises there, and I wouldn't be surprised if they make another deep charge again. It's just a matter of getting it over 80 minutes. Again, being able to score for the first time in 7 years against Hawken and recording that first regular season win is a big deal. Ed will be really impressed, by the way. I looked it up. The last Kirtland goal that was scored against Hawken was by Karen Soames, but they were able, obviously, to put in 4 today, and that's a really nice result here against a good Hawken side. 4-1 win on Thursday afternoon over the Hawks.